All right, so where are you on Tampa Bay? They're up next on your one big thing.
I just wonder, look, this happened with the Eagles. So my one big thing for the Buccaneers is how much do they miss Dave Canales? And let me go back to the Eagles. They come off a Super Bowl. They lose both coordinators, Steichen and Gannon. And we just kind of overlooked it, right? Like, oh, well, no big deal. Sirianni's still there. He'll figure it out. And they really miss their coordinators. And I think that's the one thing in all this crazy NFL analysis that we do, and we talk about it all off season, 12 months, 365 days a year. We don't spend enough time saying, maybe losing their coordinator is a big deal. Dave Canales had an awesome season for the Buccaneers last year. I think he's a main reason that Mike Evans still was able to crank out another great 1,000-yard season. Baker Mayfield obviously revived his career. Canales goes to the Carolina Panthers. He's their head coach now. And you just wonder, how much does that affect everything they're doing? Liam Cohen comes in from the University of Kentucky. He's only had one season as an NFL offensive coordinator. That was with the Los Angeles Rams. It didn't go that great. And he was, Sean McVay obviously is the figurehead of that offense. So we don't know what to make of their new offensive coordinator. And he's replacing a guy who did everything right last year, especially with Baker Mayfield and rejuvenating him. So I just wonder, losing Dave Canales, how much does that affect Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah, and I got to wonder, too, what that means, because earlier we talked about Geno. Geno had a great year and then fell off a little bit. Like, it's pretty reasonable considering last year I kept making the comp to Baker and Geno for the breakout success and even for the contract he got. Feels like there's a lot of Geno comps. If Baker takes a little Geno step back, then all of a sudden, yeah, like that's where we're going to be. So I think you're spot on with Canales, but also what's that mean with Liam Cohen and Baker Mayfield getting together? What's that mean for Baker being comfortable in this offense? Like that's a variable that will absolutely, it will mean everything to Bucks. And I got to say again, like I think Tampa Bay is in a super winnable division, right? So for all of these teams in a super winnable division, they're not necessarily great teams. You just got to put it together, figure out how to win.